Can't update that shit.
I pour the gasoline on your head. I think the sip will put it in your head. She promised she'll be good, keep it zero. But I ignore the diamond plan. I pour the gasoline on your head. I think the sip will put it in your head. She promised she'll be good, keep it zero. But I ignore the diamond plan. I pour the gasoline on your head. I think the sip will put it in your head. She promised she'll be good, keep it zero. But I ignore the diamond plan. I pour the gasoline on your head. I think the sip will put it in your head. She promised she'll be good, keep it zero. But I ignore the diamond plan.
I want you to stand up tall and proud. I want you to speak up clear and loud. Brown baby.
Guys. Good morning, good afternoon. I guess it's not afternoon anywhere yet, unless you're in the UK. Good morning, you guys. Can you hear me okay? Y'all know how my headsets be acting up, okay? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me go through the chat real quick. What up, Juanita? What did you say? Just stopping by on the way. Girl, you got to go. Saturday morning hair salon, okay? There go my boo thing. What's going on? Chocolate Bay. Hey, Miss T Velocity. Smooches. What's up, Nessa Allen? Good morning to you too, honey. Some more people I saw. Hey Trina B. Hey girl, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Hey Allie, what you doing, girl? What is you doing, girl? What you say? Look at this. Look how your friends do you. You see what I'm saying? And let me tell y'all, Lord have mercy, y'all. You know it's like riding a bike, child. I didn't forgot how to turn the sound on, what to click, what the baby, baby. Anyway, hey you guys. I just wanted to come live. I think I'm gonna start going live on Saturday morning chit chat. Chocolate Bay remembers those days. Nessa Allen remembers those days. I used to do stereo with Sweet Phoebe and come live on Saturday morning and just like wrap up the week, you know? So I think that's what we're gonna do. So let me tell y'all what I've been doing. Um, so I have been working on the other show. It's quite popular and doing very well. So that's why I haven't been coming live over here because y'all know I got a lot of content creators in the house. Y'all know it takes up, you have a full life and you work and you have full family, you got a boyfriend or you got a husband. So it just takes up a lot of your time. So it was me trying to maneuver. What do I do with the Sassy Show? That's where we last left off. It's like I'm already in this algorithm. You know, I, some people disagree with me, which was quite interesting because they disagreed with me, I guess, just to disagree. And then they later started complaining about the same stuff. But y'all know how that goes. But anyway, um, yeah, I mean, it's my belief that I've put myself in this algorithm on the Sassy Show, and that's where I'm at. So, but I do miss talking to you guys. So I think what we're gonna do is we're going to chit chat about the week's events. Can you put the link of the other show in the chat? No, Allie, I'm not sharing the other show quite yet. I'm doing a research on algorithms and just trying to see if I put myself in a whole nother algorithm, what does that kind of garner? So not yet, quite yet, Ladybug. Um, so what was I gonna say? Oh, so that's where we last left off is me talking about the algorithms and what direction I was gonna take the Sassy Show. So I think what we're gonna do is we can chit chat. There's no reason for us to act like we don't know our cousins. That's how we all know each other. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to act like I don't know my cousins. I just don't want to be in any shit either, you know? So if there's something funny that goes on over there in our cousin's neighborhood or something lighthearted or something interesting, or even if we need to give condolences to somebody, we don't have to act like we don't know them over here. Like I never, that seems odd to me. You know what I mean? Just totally ignoring them like, oh, those people, because they're not those people, they're my people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I relate to them, is we're all the same. We're all at the same juke joint. Oh, speaking of juke joint, and I'm gonna be all over the place this morning, y'all, because I'm in full of energy because I got this new, okay, Miss Velocity, I got this new as expensive Italian roast coffee, and it's got me lit. Okay. Ooh, y'all. Okay. I probably don't need to drink this last cup, but baby, I am lit. Okay. So no alcohol, no Baileys in the coffee, just a little caramel macchiato creamer. But honey, it's got me all lit. So I might be all over the place. But anyway, speaking of the juke joint, I guess our girl Truth Enterprise is back. What? Where's she been? Anybody know? Where's she been? But anyway, she blocked me on the Sassy Black Butterfly show and lied on me about why she blocked me. So, but anyway, I'm gonna drop down on the Sassy show. Truth, you better not block me again, and you better not don't be lying on me either. Shit. But glad to see you okay, girl, and welcome back. Yeah, Miss T Velocity. Child. Anyway, Chocolate Bay, come on now. You're lying. You probably go to Starbucks every morning. He tries to be humble, but he's not humble, y'all. He's not humble. He ain't drinking no damn Folgers. I mean, nothing wrong with Folgers, but you know what I'm saying. We got so many choices now. What's up, vibrant lull, upside down face in the house? Okay, so anything else we want to talk about real quick about our cousins? Anything funny happened before we get to the news? So I'm trying to think. Truth is back. That was interesting. It was good, because you never know who it is. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you are cheap, so that might be okay. You're right. You're right. My bad. My bad. You're right. Um, Anything else funny that happened that y'all want to talk about real quick or lighthearted? I can't think of anything else. It was a lot going. It's been a lot going on in the cousins child for like 2 or 3 weeks, honey. They have been bringing it. Somebody word on the street is this baby? They trying to they getting into that Christmas monies and whatnot, but you ain't hear it from me. I know Miss T Velocity. She came back. I think. See now, I be on the streets, but I don't be on all the streets. I saw her in Jay Wilson's chat yesterday, and people were like, "Is that her?" And Jay Wilson, y'all want to talk about something funny? Jay Wilson was like, "Who is Truth? Who is Truth? What is this? What are y'all? Who are y'all talking to? What are y'all talking about? Who is? I don't know this Truth." And I was like, "Jay Wilson, darling, stop it." STAWP it. Okay, stop it. No, it was really truth. What's up, Miss Baker? Barbara, you cheap like my boo too? Not my boo. I should start saying my bro. Uh, what you say? Hey, sassy chat. It said it was a troll page. Not. No, no, it was truth. She can't lie. She can't lie. She can't lie, Miss Baker. Shout out to Miss Baker. She can't lie. It was her. Mm-hmm. So y'all know how that goes. Well, Miss T, I really choose not to talk about Okay, girl. Like I said, if we do talk about her, what you mean? Where, Miss Baker on her page? Now we not now, child. Now I'm just shouting out truth. I'll give y'all her info. I mean, I think it's the same page, but I'm trying to do a little bit of show over here, Miss Baker, child. You know what I'm saying? But I did bring her up, so I'm just playing. Yeah, on her page, she went live. Um, Hold on, I had to sip my expensive coffee. Yeah, the coffee really not that expensive. I just like being bougie sometimes. It's just regular price. For a big old can, it was like it's probably like it'll last me like a month. But anyway, okay, what else happened, y'all? Nothing else funny happened, I don't think, over there in the cousins sector that I thought was like, super funny. But like I said, it's been very interesting. Lord, it's been interesting. But check this out. So, like I said, the last time I left y'all, I was talking about algorithms and how if you're in a particular algorithm, you cannot get paid because you're only going to get those subscribers. And what up, Boo Thang, Mod sister in the his now. Um, and I was just talking about um how if you're it is my educated belief because a lot of times sometimes if I'm bullshitting, but if I'm talking facts, I'm just talking factually. So nobody can ever accuse me of whining or complaining or being upset. It's ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous. I'm just speaking facts, right? So ironically, I don't even think it was a week after I did my show about how everybody, all the big boys, if you want to Google, Facebook, Instagram, all the big boys have a hold on you in regards to algorithms. And I was just saying that, you have to be very careful in regards to where you place yourself because it's like it's like a steel door that you don't have the key to or the combination to. You cannot get out. So therefore your numbers or the people that are going to be able to see you are going to be limited. But of course, some CCs take, what they know to be factual information. I don't know if their feelings are hurt. I don't know why. I don't know the reasoning behind it, but they take it and they run with it, trying to create a click and a view off of a truthful statement and spin it, which I thought was laughable. However, not even a week later, 60 Minutes. Shout out to 60 Minutes on Sunday. It's been a staple in my life since I was 6 years old. Shout out to my daddy. Okay. 6 years old. We were sitting in front of the TV after football watching 60 Minutes, and I still do it to this day. But shout out to 60 Minutes backing up the Sassy Show and her complaining ass with the fucking whistleblower. What? Say what now? I'm gonna be like Brian. Say what now, Sassy? They said what? The whistleblower said what, Sassy? That the algorithm have a hold on you, that the algorithms are not fair, that the algorithms create an environment where you're stuck? What? The Sassy Show was right a week before 60 fucking minutes? Oh my God. Can we get a round of applause for the Sassy Show, darling? Can we get a round of applause for the Sassy Show, darling? Bitches. And no, no, Negro. No, Negro, I was not talking about you. Okay. No, they're not. It's not fair, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We live in a capitalist society, and it is what it is. So I was just speaking facts, and some of these people, I wonder if they'll take. I wonder if they'll take this information. I wonder if they'll take this information and try to do a click and a view about something that was factual. Boy, you Negroes kill me sometimes, honey. They kill me. Um, 60 Minutes is addicting, although I don't feel it is as good as it used to be. Well, Vibrant. What do you mean, but then what is it? I'm sorry, because you know I be talking, girl. And I told you I was already lit. I'm caffeine lit. But yeah, I love 60 Minutes, but you're right. I mean, I miss some of the old people. You know what I'm saying? I think that that's why it's not as good as it used to be, but they're doing an excellent job. I can say that I think for about 2 or 3 years, it kind of was a look at this, a lull, not a vibrant lull, just a lull. However, I do think that with some of the additions, Anderson is doing some great things on 60 Minutes. So I like it now. I enjoy. I'm back to really thoroughly enjoying it. But nevertheless, the whistleblower has you know what I'm saying, is trying to get the Justice Department involved. I don't think they're going to be able to. I don't think you can touch billion-dollar companies. But it was nice to hear someone who's saying no. Um, this isn't right. And the reason why she came out is supposedly, not supposedly, this is her story, is that one of her friends died because of some social media mess. Now, this is a Harvard graduate, a Harvard master's degree graduate that's saying that one of her friends got caught up in some kind of, you know, debauchery and haberdashery and lost their life. And she was like, no, it doesn't sit good in my spirit for me to see that this is what they're doing. I thought that I was going to be on the ethics team so that I could right a wrong because I know what happened to my friend. But instead, no, there's all type of debauchery going on. Because why? Because just like in the little bitty sector of our cousins, even to the highest of the high, okay, to the highest of the high, which I'm calling, Facebook and Google and all the rest of them, they understand that debauchery sells. So they understand that. What's up, Tony Montana? Good to see you, boo. They understand. They understand that debauchery sells. So that's what they're selling. So even to your detriment, they are going to put this out. They're going to hold you in these algorithms and say, no, this is the only thing that you need to watch. They're going to put out messages to young teenage girls that aren't true. They're going to enforce bad behaviors because bad behaviors sell. Shout out to everybody who's sharing my video too. I just looked down at my phone. Love you guys for that. Oh, I have a community wall too, but I haven't used it yet because I don't really know how I want to use it. I really just think I want to be sassy. I don't really think I want to get into sharing people videos, but then look at me saying shout out to sharing my video. But I really don't think I want to get into that because there's some people that I really, really like in my cousin section and I'm in their chats all the time, but I don't be knowing what the fuck they about to say. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of debauchery, as y'all can see, debauchery is the word of the day. I don't know what kind of debauchery and treacherous behavior they're about to partake in. And so I don't really want to share the videos. And even some of y'all who are super duper safe, I don't know. I don't know. We'll talk about it. I don't know what I want to do about that sharing and stuff. And I don't want nobody's feelings to get hurt. No, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna okay, Miss People. I think I'm just gonna you silly Miss People. I swear to God, we is camp folk. I swear to God. Um, but I think I just want to put up memes and shit in like subliminal messages because I love a good shady subliminal message on a bitch. Okay. I really do. I really enjoy it. because it really don't be for one person. It be for like two or three or 15 people. It really, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I don't know. Y'all help me out. Yeah, but the people buying it are the same people that take 90 minutes to watch 60 minutes. Vibrant low, vibrant low. Girl, if you don't shut, if you don't shut up, if you don't shut up. Thanks, Miss O-Star. What's up, Josiah the Mod? How's it going? Oh God, y'all are so silly. Um, and y'all behave yourself because one of my mods is really busy and the other one is at a football game. So y'all behave yourself because I ain't got time for it. Okay. But I'm just playing because y'all be cool over here. Okay, so check this out. So that's that on the Facebook and the algorithms and the whistleblower. We'll see where the Justice Department goes. I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care that the Dems are in office. It doesn't matter. Dems, Republicans, nobody is trying to fuck with, Facebook, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of the Justice Department, so let's just get into it. I have a list of stuff. I'm gonna drop my link too, because when we chat over here, most of y'all I know, so y'all can come up because there might be some things that you want to talk about that I'm not talking about. And also you want to add some things. And so this is just going to be a show for the people who like to chill, but they have other shit that they want to kind of talk about. You see what I'm saying? We're just chilling. So get your coffee, your tea, your mimosa, I don't know, whatever you're doing. A lot of weed smokers over at my cousin's house. It's a lot of weed smokers. Get your trees, and just come on and join the Sassy Show on Saturday morning. We just gonna, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna chop it up, and let that be that. Thank you for that. Yeah, y'all hit the like button. Take a moment and pause for your girl and hit that like button, okay? And comment. You guys always do an excellent job at commenting. And please subscribe if you're not subscribed. What up? Look at my boo. We are, baby. Baby, I didn't name no names, but a hit dog will holler. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So that's that on that. I was about to go somewhere. Oh, the algorithms, Facebook. Damn, I was about to do something else about that and I forgot. Oh, I was going to drop this link. Let me drop this link just in case. If you people want to come up, you shall. You shall be able to, darling. Um, Okay, there's the link. What was I gonna say? Okay, next I want to talk about. I really got to get to Alec Baldwin. I really got to get to Alec Baldwin. Okay, but let's just tip tap on Petito. Poor Gabby Petito. May her spirit and soul rest in peace. However, okay, I should not be saying that with a however, but God knows my heart. Okay. However, the reason why I did not talk about this is because girl, we got to get to Alex. So if I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna be talking and shit, and then I'm gonna be like, what the fuck was we supposed to talk about? So y'all, we got to get back to Alex, but I already know it's gonna take a minute. Okay, so we're vibrant, weed free, alcohol free. I'm very square, but I don't mind if others indulge. Heck, I don't even speed. Okay, well, vibrant. Okay, girl. What's up? Let's get real, boo thing. All right, so okay, the reason why I didn't really want to talk about Gabby Petito is because I wanted to see it play out because I thought that what my thoughts about it is disrespectful to some degree because I did not understand why my beloved CNN was sorry, I gotta close this patio. I didn't understand why my beloved CNN had the story on Anderson Cooper, Cuomo, Don. It's on during the middle of the day, first thing in the morning. Were you so? What's up, so? Shout out, shout out. I was like, well, what about all the sisters? What about all the Asian women? What about all the brown women, our brown sisters? What about all our African sisters? What about our Black American sisters? They don't come up missing. They don't come up missing. Stop the fucking shenanigans. Stop it. I don't care for that kind of shit. I'm sorry. Now, pretty blonde haired girl, the news follows the lead of social media. Yeah, that's true. But why aren't the social media trends talking about the pretty black girls that come up missing at the hands of their abusers and put them and blast them all over the airwaves? What dog the fucked up ass bounty hunter? Why are you not looking for our sisters and brothers? Dog, the bounty hunter. Why are you not looking for our sisters and brothers and bringing all your extraordinary resources to find out where our black children are when they get sex trafficked? I'm tired of it. I ain't got time for it no more. I mean, I'm sorry for her family. It's a horrible way to pass. It really, really is. I don't have any kind of history in my family, in my life, thank God, of any kind of physical abuse or anything. So I may be a little insensitive about it to some degree, but I don't think I am because I'm very sympathetic to it. I'm just sick of the news media always portraying the pretty blonde girls as like, oh, I can't believe Brian did you like this. Well, shit is happening right now in somebody's neighborhood, in somebody's house. They're getting the shit bit out of them right now, and next week they possibly could be dead. So come on now. I mean, y'all need to do better. Y'all need to do better. And by y'all, I mean the big boys. I mean, I support you guys wholeheartedly. I know every single from the morning to the evening. I know every single one of y'all's names. I know your histories. I've been watching for 100,000 years. But we never hear about our black, brown, Asian, because I want to add them too. Uh-oh, my boo up here. I don't probably didn't say something wrong. Hold on, let me make sure it's him because this is a different. You got a different whatchamacallit? Hold on, boo thing. I got to put my thing up. I don't know how to do this shit no more, y'all. Hold on. What is it called? Oh, it's called the overlay. Hey, honey, it's you.
Yeah,
Okay. What up?
what's going on? Sorry I'm late
Late to what?
to your live.
You're just getting here?
Yeah, I was listening to Kiki. Kiki was telling black women for the 50th time that he's no longer going to support them because they don't support him. And so he's back to that again. So I had to listen to that because that never gets old. His apologies or him telling black women he's done with them for the 50th time. I just love that. So I apologize to you.
Yeah, you probably need to cash out me because that's unacceptable.
Will do.
Okay, thanks, babe. What do you got to say about this song? What's up, Ronnie Q? What do you think about this Gabby Petito situation? Is that, I mean, or anything else I've talked about?
I just arrived.
Oh, that's right. Babe, can you come back later when you can know what we're talking about? I mean, what are you doing?
I'm just listening to you.
Oh, okay. Y'all, that's swear to God.
Carry on.
So you're just gonna stay up here and listen to me? That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, you never stay on anybody's panel. Yeah, I
Are,
heard
are
I
you
heard
just
that.
anybody?
I'm not. You're right. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's see what Miss Ostar said. Real quick. The cops handled the couple's fight on the road different than they would for us. Put the killer in a hotel room, then the tragedy. Girl! Now, like I said, I don't really know about this stuff, but I know what I read. And I've always heard that when someone when there's some type of domestic dispute, then don't both of them go to jail, or the person who has the marks on them, don't they don't ask any questions, they just go to jail? Like what? Isn't that weird? I guess it's not weird. It's just what is it called, hon? Privilege. I know, Tony, I know, but he knows that, he might be on mute. I know. He knows that I'm just this is I mean.
Trust me. She gets worse than this behind closed doors. So this is nothing.
I'm not gonna even touch that really, because then that'll lead us down talking about like we got to do a show about talking about us and long distance dating and meeting on the internet. We got to do that maybe next week or the week after or something.
Oh, speaking of internet dating, I forgot to tell you, man.
Hmm.
We're gonna talk like we're talking on the phone, but
Okay.
last night, and I know you know this, but my favorite internet couple, they came on for
Who?
like 4 hours. Queen of and Chucky.
Oh, and what were
Oh,
they talking about? Y'all, he
I mean,
loves.
a Jokey rides for Chuck, even though Chuck is a piece of crap. She rides for that dude. I mean, she ride. Look, if your partner doesn't ride for you like a Jokey rides for Chucky, throw him away. Throw him away. I mean, you. I mean, he
You're
is.
a man.
But they're my favorite internet couple. I mean,
I
ooh,
know you like
ooh,
them, and I was
ooh.
rooting for Jay Speaks and what's his name, Gotti.
Oh, Gotti, that yeah.
I was
Well,
so rooting for them.
I think that was a troll. I don't think that was legit. That was a
I know you
troll
said that,
situation.
but I know you said that, but I wanted it to be real because I enjoyed Jay Speaks, but I like the quirky weirdos. Like I like Miss Rhonda, and you're like, well,
Oh,
who is
you know
that?
what? I saw Rhonda yesterday. Okay, I'm on
And
board now. I'm on
oh,
board now.
good,
I
oh,
see it
good,
now.
uh
Because
huh.
I told you I found it kind of funny when she sat up on Bree's panel with that mop on her head, that black mop on her head that was
Babe, don't do that.
masquerading as a wig.
Right.
But I and she did it defiantly, boldly too. And I said,
Hmm.
I thought that was kind of, funny. But yesterday, she said, "Look, I'm a troll. This is what I do." And everything about her, you could tell she's having fun. And that's what it's all
She's just
about.
having, and that's just what it's all
Yeah,
about. Hey, Cheryl
yeah.
Brown. Hey, honey, welcome. Okay, babe, I got to read these comments, okay? Because everybody's talking about Petito, because we're going to move on to, we got a couple of things to talk about, y'all. Okay, Tony said she admitted to being the aggressor. The police went through a whole debate on her intent, which made them decide not to arrest her. Exactly. The benefit of the motherfucking doubt that we don't get, okay? So says she would have been arrested because he had the marks and she admitted to hitting him and they ignored the calls that he hit her. Exactly. I mean, what did Ronnie Q say? Besides the show, you need to pull up at the UTA stop and review it on your show. That would be a great show. What's that? What's the UTA shop stop? Do you know? UTA stop? Ronnie, tell me what that is. I'm sorry, I don't know. Or maybe
Urinary tract. Um,
stop, babe. I don't
yes.
feel like it this morning. I don't feel like it this morning. Just stop it, okay? No,
Okay.
tell me what.
Oh,
Okay.
that's UTI. Sorry.
Yeah, I cannot stand you. Tony, miss most DV victims take fault to come. Yeah, they do, Miss Velocity. But like they said, had they followed protocol, which, like I said, I was assuming that this was just typical protocol across the nation, then at least she would have been arrested. Maybe she would have had to call her parents. There's reasons why they separate the two people and arrest someone. I mean, she could bail out and in a second. Oh, she's talking about the police stop in Utah. I have. Oh, wait. I think I did vaguely see that. You can come up and click the link, Ronnie Q, if you want to talk about it real quick, because I don't know too much about it. I
Well,
know.
while she's clicking the link, let me talk about domestic violence real quickly because it's a serious matter. And
Uh-huh.
just the other day, uh, that what's that guy? That ZX guy. He was telling, he was insulting Dory. You know, I love me some Dory. He was
Uh-huh, you do.
insulting Dory,
Mm-hmm.
and he said that he wished her husband would come home from a drunken bender and beat her ass. Now,
Mm, mm, mm,
this is what he says. And
What?
now so I'm listening to his channel and one of his subscribers, a sister, probably middle-aged
Mm-hmm.
sister, clicked the
Mm-hmm.
link and took him to task for it and said, that's
Uh-huh.
not right. And of course, him being that, smooth, old, washed up DJ that he is, he said, it might be a bit much. Might be a bit
Mm,
much. You dig?
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, this
If
is
it
what
make,
he's saying.
yeah, he said that. So then he goes, he said, if it makes you feel bad, then I need to take it back. I need to take a step back, you dig? Because I'm man enough to admit my faults. And he went on and with some nonsense like that, kind of like a Kiki apology. And
Mm-hmm.
for some reason, black women fall for the nonsense from these toxic black males. And I see it clearly, and I'm wondering why women just don't see these bozos for who they are. And and
Hold on, babe. Oh, well, go ahead, babe. Keep talking. I'm gonna let
yeah,
Ronnie queue
yeah,
up. Go ahead.
it irks me in a way. Like, for Sir King, another weirdo who
Oh God,
pretends to champion, well, he pretends to
Ronnie, is
champion
that you,
black
boo?
women.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, he
go ahead.
pretends, hey, Ronnie Q, he
Hi,
pretends to
Langston.
champion black women, to be their protector, doesn't,
Mm-hmm.
and then, a day later, he's bashing Brianna for being morbidly obese, talking, even going so far as doing Jenny Craig jokes. I mean, and this is the guy that claims he's a protector of black women, and he's showing his true self more and more. And black women, the few that remain in there, I, I don't know how you can justify it at this point, because now he's saying he understands why black men don't want to date black women. This is what he said, and he doubled down on it. But his subscribers, being the cult-like following that they are, they buy into it, and it's the
I
same.
do want to interject because I have a lot of Avatar Nation friends,
Oh yeah,
virtual
yeah.
friends.
These are my
So
yeah. Look, these are my
but
thoughts.
let me. I understand, and that's what I want to say. These are your thoughts. What's up, Nova? Good to see you, hon. Um, yeah, I just want to say a shout out that there is a separation. I can not see eye to eye from the channel holder, but if you are avid supporter of someone or you're in their chat every day, and you know what I'm saying, everybody, this should go without saying, but we do have to say it sometimes. Like, I still cut for all of y'all that I cut for. It's just we just don't see eye to eye, we just don't see eye to eye. All right,
Yeah,
let's hey.
you can still be a visitor of Avatar Nation and realize the guy's a bozo. I mean, Ronnie Q would be the first to tell you. She still visits Avatar Nation, and she realizes that Sir King is a piece of crap.
Oh
She does. I
gosh,
mean, she
babe.
knows that.
Let me get through my
But
commentary before we start bashing the cousins. Jeez Louise. What's up, Ronnie Q? Happy Saturday, girl.
Hello. But Langston, I was the first to tell you guys that. And you guys would go over there and you guys wouldn't listen to me. And I was the first to tell you guys that. I told you guys that walking in the door. But you guys
I
wouldn't listen
can't
to
with
me. Am
y'all.
I
What these?
correct? Am I
Somebody come
correct?
save me.
Am
Somebody come
I
save me.
correct? But
Ronnie Q,
no.
hey, Ronnie Q, I had to ask you because I know you listen to Avatar Nation. Did you hear the time he pretended he was in his car and he saw some woman who was walking down the street, and he was doing his live at this time, and he said, "Ooh, this chick is wearing a thong." And he tried to act like he was just so excited, but he said, "I wish I had my camera." And I thought at first it was a slip, but he said it again. He said, "Oh boy, I wish I had my camera."
No, I didn't hear
And
that.
yeah, it was very disturbing. And then he calls out. He says there's a police car parked a couple blocks away that was looking at the woman and called the cop a perv. And why wasn't he doing his job rather than ogling women? It was very. I mean, there's a lot of just discrepancies in what Sir King says. But I don't want to make this about Sir King. He knows he's a loser, and he knows he'll be listening to me, dissecting my every words, and using any type of new terminology I care to drop. That's why I'm kind of like real selfish about communicating on these platforms, because I know there's people who will take what I say and then try to use that in their own repertoire, if you will. But go ahead,
Ooh,
Ron.
repertoire. Go ahead, Ronnie Q. What we don't
Okay.
have to get on Sir King, Lord
I'm
Jesus, because
not.
Lord knows he
Because
likes to child. I don't have
everything
time for it.
everything ebbs and flows. Okay, because anyway, we're not gonna get on
Mm-hmm.
Sir King. Because
Mm-hmm.
it was a time I wouldn't even go to Sir King's channel. Now I go to Sir King's channel because I everything ebbs and flows. Okay, so um, I wanted to talk about you should. I think it would be a good idea. You haven't seen the whole clip of the domestic violence pullover in Utah, Sassy?
No. Mm-mm.
I think it would be interesting. Maybe if you look at it,
Okay.
maybe you might want to dissect it on the show. Maybe it wouldn't be good if you see it beforehand. To
Okay.
dissect it on the show, you may want to put it on double time or something like that. I thought it was real interesting because the call came to the police identifying a young lady who had been slapped around at a coffee shop by her boyfriend. So it was already called in that a man had slapped this young lady around. So the
Mm-hmm.
domestic violence call was on him slapping her around. So that was the call. So when they find her and they pull the car over, he hit the curb, pulling over, and it took them a while to pull over, so they say, and he hit the
Mm-hmm.
curb as they were pulling over. So it was obviously something going on according to them. So you already got a call that a man has slapped a woman around. So
Mm-hmm.
you're investigating that, but when you pull over, the man has scratches all over him. So now they say that he's all scratched up, so we have reason. And then when they separate them, she says that she hit him first, so she admits to hitting him first. And he says, "Oh well, yeah, she scratched me up and she hit me and this, that, and the other." And she denies him hitting her, and she says, "Oh, I hit him." So what they have is an admission of her hitting him, and they say, "Well, we have reason to arrest her, but we don't want to see her in jail. It would be such a shame to put her in jail." And he's a big guy. He can protect
White
himself from her.
privilege.
White privilege. That's what they said. He can protect himself from her. But you got the call that he was slapping her around. That was the initial call. If he can protect himself from her, he can fucking kill her too. Because that was the initial call. See, what the point of the matter is, they both should have been arrested. But the white privilege that they gave with not wanting to see this white woman in jail is what got this white woman killed. Because at no point in time, if they would have pulled up on you and Langston's black ass, would not you and Langston both have been
I'd
in
be
jail?
underneath the jail.
Both of
I'd
you
be.
Mm-hmm.
guys would have been in jail, and they would have said,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, let the courts figure it out."
Yeah.
No.
Exactly. That's the I love that. That's the phrase, the catchphrase.
Mhm.
Well, we'll just let the court figure it out. Meanwhile,
Mhm.
now you gotta bail out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
Mhm.
maybe possibly miss time from work. You got could be just a yeah, but it could also that's the reason why it's there, right? So it could possibly save someone's life.
Mhm.
But but privilege ends
Mhm.
up turning. And I wanna turn the because I haven't seen it. Thank you for that. I will definitely try to check it out. That is what this Saturday morning will be about, just like us chilling. We talk to each other every day in the streets, and there's just certain other stuff that we want to talk about that, we can't possibly see everything. But talking about white privilege, I want to quickly, before we get to Alec Baldwin, I want to talk about so we are talking about Petito. Then I want to talk about Dope Sick. Has anybody seen Dope Sick yet?
I haven't seen that.
You have,
Yeah.
right, huh?
Yeah. Well, the first two episodes, it's kind of a struggle, but I mean, I kind of like it because I told you my thoughts on it.
Oh, Ronnie dropped
What
off.
she did not want to talk about dope sick, but yeah,
No, she probably just, you're so stupid.
she's so
Good.
rude, just dropping off a panel like that, not saying goodbye. Who does that? Well, I mean,
You are such a mess.
no. Before we
Yeah,
get
so
into
you
dope sick, because dope sick actually comes into play on the next subject. Did you want to talk about what's that kind? Oh, Tris. She had some unkind words to say about you.
babe, you are so about it. Did you drink some Italian coffee as well? I don't want to I don't I'm not trying to get into I don't no, I do not want to talk about her at all.
Well, no, she wanted. I mean, you can't just let people just be disrespectful like that. That's just what she said to me was just out of
Hey, Miss
line.
Toby, smooches.
But
Go
then
ahead,
I
babe.
thought about it. But I thought about it, and I understand why she has this anger. Over the past couple of months, she's been acting a little manic, little little out there, a little over the top, and I can understand. She's got a lot of things going on. I think. Didn't she have a loss in her family? I think her sister had died of a heroin overdose a couple of earlier in the year, and so she.
Allegedly.
Well, this is what was communicated in the streets. I don't know, but
Okay.
so she's probably still dealing with that somewhat, and she's just lashing out at people indiscriminately, and it's unfortunate because I know you really like the woman, but unfortunately, what she said was unacceptable, and I made it clear to content creators and subscribers that we're on a different type of timing. That you can be disrespectful, that's fine, but we'll respond in our own time because we do
Mm-hmm.
things at our own time, not when you want us to dance, but when we
Mm-hmm.
want to do it. And we're going to be equally or perhaps more disrespectful. So we're going to let Trish slide because we know she's dealing with the death of her heroin addicted sister.
Oh
And
Lord.
we won't address her again unless she has our name in her mouth, which I'm sure she won't, because if that's the case, we will have to hold another one of these Saturday morning lives where I'll get more in depth, give more analysis on why I think she is acting up the way she is. But carry on.
Yes, Miss T Velocity. This is actually exactly how we talk behind the scenes. Yeah, I'm not interested in discussing Trish. I thought it was unfortunate. I thought that it was quite honestly, I mean, I've already addressed, I dropped down. Y'all, everybody know me. I ain't nobody's punk. I dropped down the second time that she was talking about me and you. And I just thought that maybe it was perhaps a failed attempt at a fake beef, which we're not interested in, at all on any kind of level. Um,
And,
so
and to her, to Trish has been getting things back on track somewhat. She's created this little safe space for the quirky black females, like Nina. I that's right. I'm going on public record. Nina's black. Nina, Toya, Abstract, Ali. So there's that whole vibe, that quirky vibe. It's a place for quirky black females, Um, so she's got that going on. Still not on the level of Dovey Milton's chat, which is a
a
similar type
shout
of
out
vibe.
to Dovey Milton.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
hold on.
Davi puts her foot into these lives. Yeah, and I was quick to. I
Ronnie.
was.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead, babe.
that was rude, Roddy. How you just gonna drop off the platform like that?
I didn't want to. I didn't want to talk about something I hadn't seen, and I didn't want to interrupt you just to say goodbye. So I just dropped off.
Shout
Roddy
What's up,
Q.
BL?
I
Oh
was
man.
tell, I was telling Sassy. I gotta like say her name in my head before I said. I was telling Sassy that when you lately, you have really just stepped up your game. You and dear self. I don't know what's gotten into both of you, but now anytime Sassy will text me, dear self is on the platform, or Ronnie Q is on the platform, I stop what I'm doing to listen because you give analysis in your breakdowns. Uh, People here call them reads, but I call them heartfelt breakdowns and analysis, which you give, Ronnie Q, is second to none. I mean, when you highlighted that area on Kimmy's head and just did a breakdown on that,
Yes.
that was wow. Because
Oh, my boo definitely woke up on the shady side of the bed today.
Ronnie knows how to pick
Mm.
those little those spots
Yeah,
that only
yeah.
women know can
Yeah.
hurt one another, and she will focus in on that. And Ronnie, it's a thing of magic. It's a thing of beauty. It's an art. And you and
It
dear
is an
self,
art form.
and dear self has got it. I don't know what's got in there, dear self, because back when she was on DKL before DKL booted her off the platform. She, I was kind of annoyed. It was kind of annoying her voice, and she just seemed a little over the top. But now it's like she's real short, sweet with whatever she has to say. She says it precisely and hops off. That's all
Mm-hmm.
we want. We don't need
Yeah.
people just yelling and screaming and saying vile stuff for 6 hours. Why is Brian doing this 8 hour lives? What's going on with
Oh,
Brian?
oh my God. So you're just gonna talk about everybody in the cousin section today. That's what we're doing,
Oh,
huh?
oh no. Oh, carry on. Ronnie Q, what's up?
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Okay.
You have me speechless. You are messy boots this morning. I came back to say something and I totally forgot.
Girl, he is a mess, girl. He does this in our real lives. Like we'll be talking about all this other stuff, and then all of a sudden he just gets a girl. He just gets a scratch that he has the itch, and I guess this morning is it. He's like, I don't know when Sassy coming back live, so I'm about to get all this shit out.
Yeah, you're
That's what he's
inconsistent.
doing, y'all. That's what he's doing. He doesn't because
I don't know when you coming live again. Ronnie Q, do you realize I tell her every week? I say, "Oh, you gonna go live? Maybe. I don't know." And so I don't know. She may not drop another one until next year. So
Miss
Yes,
Toby, we love you, but that's yours is quick too. So
yes,
you're not in that.
dear self has been really great. And she has
She has
really,
been.
really been
Mm-hmm.
on point. And I
Mm-hmm.
must give it to her. Man, she's really been great.
Yeah, I think so too.
oh,
I
and
think so too.
BL, we can't mention, we cannot fail to mention that BL has started clicking links, and I got to be honest with you. Before she clicked the link, I thought it was going to be somebody who sounded crazy, just like some crazy West Coast, one of those type of chicks. But she's come up, and she's very, very intelligent. And I was about to say surprisingly, but no, she's an intelligent female, and I think that can get lost sometimes when people are trolling. We don't understand some of these trolls are
And,
actual people who have actual insights and intellectual capabilities that we may not be aware of. So
and you
yeah,
And you know what I love about when BL comes on and they have said something real dumb and stupid and she is like, no, it's not even like that. No, you ought to really be ashamed of yourself. Come on, homie. It ain't you ain't even need to go that far. Come on, man. It's not even that serious. Man, I can't believe you. I'm disappointed in you. And it's like, man, BL just like said, ugh, I'm disappointed in you. Come on, man. It ain't even that serious. And then
yeah,
she makes people feel real bad, come on, homie.
I
Y'all
love
messing
that.
up the vibe. It makes them feel so low and so
Hmm.
little. Like, oh, I disappointed BL, but BL just makes people feel like really, really silly. Like, man, come on. I love it. I love it because she just like take them down to the simplest point. Like, are you guys really doing this
Are
right
you serious?
now?
Right, exactly. We love that. Like,
Hmm.
that's my style. Like, seriously? Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right.
I love
Really?
it. I
That's what
love
you,
it.
oh, okay. All right. Well, okay, I'll holler at you later.
Uh
Because I'm
huh.
like, no, I don't care about these people like that. The people that I care about virtually, I care about the other people, fuck them.
And I
Like,
lo-
it's so silly. They're so silly. They're so silly sometimes.
and I love
yeah,
the fact
Ronnie.
I have never heard BL argue with nobody. She said, "Nah, man, I ain't doing all that. I don't do all that. I don't do all
Oh,
that."
and that I
Never.
think that's what Langston is saying too. Like it gets it gets kind of misconstrued because I'm a bit of a troll in chats because I like to be a little sassy. I like to talk a little mess, but everybody knows it's you know what I'm saying, it's above board. It's not gonna be, but I think that it gets a little misconstrued because people like to call people trolls, and I'm assuming trolls is because of a person's name or them changing their name, but it does not negate the fact that this might be a very intelligent, intellectually sound, sane person that has a thought process, you know? And so it's very interesting that people get labeled with these certain ideas of what people think they are, and or they don't have a viable, a relatable comment because they're a troll. Well, I mean, the trolls are one of the reasons why I really like trolls is because most trolls, if they're not just being disgusting or nasty, they're actually telling the truth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Speaking of my favorite troll, where's Doc been?
Who? Oh, I don't know. Dot, drop down. Period. Drop down. Drop down. Okay, y'all, we're gonna move on because like y'all said, my boo thing, my man has chosen violence this morning, and I'll just, we'll deal with it later. Um, but the only reason why I was going to talk about Dope Sick and Monica, I haven't seen it either. But the only reason why I was going to talk about it, and we'll just talk about it just for a few seconds, is because I really thought that that was privilege at its best. Now they want to make a whole movie. They want big pharma to the Justice Department to investigate them because of the opiate abuse in the whites, with the whites.
Listen.
But
Okay. Go
nobody,
ahead.
yeah, but nobody was talking about Ronald Reagan and Nancy Reagan just say no to drugs bullshit ass campaign and
Mm-hmm.
putting all the brothers in jail over a dime crack, or I don't smoke crack, so I don't know how the fuck you say it. But however, the smallest amount of crack, nobody was talking about that when all the black communities were being ravaged from the crack epidemic. But now, since the opiate, which it's a beautiful name, no
And
fucking, it's fucking meth and heroin that got y'all kids strung the fuck out.
and it's awful funny that this heroin addiction problem, it started with big pharma actually, with this oxycodone, and they did a big campaign. The Purdue family did a big campaign to get oxycodone. Uh, um, they had doctors fly out, had all these commercials about pain management, and they put all this money, like 600 million, into campaigning and advertisement of oxycodone, and they downplayed the addiction levels. They lied about how addictive this oxycodone is. And the big thing about it is the time release of it. They were saying that it would be released in your body over a longer period of time to give you pain relief over hours instead of being rushed into your body. So that was the thing. So the FDA approved it, and they downplayed the addiction of it. That they said that it was like 0.1% addiction level. Now, how did the FDA let them lie to them? And then that's why they had to pay over 600 million in fines. But 600 million in fines because you lied about it. And they had over 1 billion people prescribed this medication 7 years later, when they had to show, when they were proven that they lied about it. It wasn't like they had to pay $600 billion because people were addicted. No, they had to pay $600 million because they were found out to have covered up the fact that they knew that this was more addictive than they said it was. See, it was fraud. Okay, so they knew it was more addictive than they said it was. Now you got all these middle class and rich people who are addicted to it, people who have more research, more resources. However, now more resources are being put into it. Now they are decriminalizing the addict, but when more poor people were addicted to crack cocaine, they treated it more criminally. They were putting mothers
Mm-hmm.
who had crack addicted babies in jail They were
Mm-hmm.
taking them right out of the hospital bed and putting them in prison cells. When it happened to poor people, the addiction was more criminalized. That's when they
Mm-hmm.
came up with the war on drugs. See,
Mm-hmm.
when it happens to poor people, it's more criminal. When it happens
Mm-hmm.
to white people who have resources, they want to decriminalize the addiction and
But
put
I do
more
want to say,
resources into it.
and that is true. However, all white people don't have money. The majority of them don't have money. It's just the ones that it's just that they are more of them, and so they are empowered. So when you're going to these trailer parks and they blowing up the whole fucking neighborhood cooking this meth, they are the lowest of the low. You know, in regards to socioeconomic status. Okay,
No,
but
I'm talking about the heroin. I'm talking about the heroin.
middle class,
I'm talking
upper
about the
middle class.
heroin addiction. No,
Hmm.
the I'm talking about the heroin addiction, and that came from the pill addiction. The meth addiction, that's something different. Yeah.
Right, right, right. Okay. Yeah, yeah, you're right. The pill, yeah, the pills are that those were, I mean, yeah. The ADHD drugs and the
Hmm.
yeah, and what's the other one that everybody uses that they say is basically meth? What's that pill that all the housewives are on?
Was
I'm
that Adderall or something? They always
Adderall,
talking.
Adderall,
Yeah.
Adderall. They
Hmm.
said Adderall is basically legalized meth. Yeah. So, and then they're becoming addicted to it. Yeah. I just wanted to touch on that real quick. I'm not sure if I'll be watching Dope Sick, but you guys can, it is, I believe, on Netflix, and it's a documentary. I believe it's Michael Keaton and someone else, which I do enjoy Michael Keaton. He's one of those staples, that does a good job in regards to either documentaries or acting. So you guys can, shout out to Dope Sick. I'm not sure if I'll be watching it again. I
Is
don't
this
watch
a
a lot
new
of.
one? Is this new or
It's
is this
fairly
old?
new. No, no, fairly new. Like
Okay.
like real new, like within the last month, if not couple of weeks.
Was there one out before?
I'm sure, but I can't remember the name. I wonder if the name was similar.
Okay.
But yeah, this one is fairly new. Oh,
Okay.
fentanyl is what's killing everybody. I don't know a lot about drugs, y'all, so I don't know. Is fentanyl
Yeah,
is that the thing
fentanyl.
that they is that the
Fentanyl.
thing that they give people that are heroin addicted, or is that something else?
No, that's not what they give people that are heroin addicted. That's what they are. It's an additive what they're putting in fentanyl, and that's what people are overdosing on. Um,
Oh, okay.
that's the thing
Ah,
that's added to the heroin or something, and it's like killing people left and right. They
okay.
say if you touch it, you can overdose on it and stuff.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
it can be absorbed into your
Wow.
skin cells, and you can overdose on it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's like so it's just getting worse and worse. But
Yeah, that's what was in the actor Michael, the one who just died, Michael, with
uh-huh,
the
the black
scar on
guy,
his
I
face.
forgot his name. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was too much fentanyl in his heroin, and yeah,
Oh, so he was on heroin.
hmm,
Damn.
yeah,
Damn.
yeah, they mix it with the heroin.
Damn. Y'all,
But
this chat is moving fast. Hey, everybody that's coming in. Hey, my model citizen Juicy. What's up, boo? Thank you so much for joining me. Anybody that we missed, I tried to
but
highlight your
I,
comment.
but I wanted to
Go ahead.
tell you
Mm-hmm.
one more thing. There is and like I said, how they let that pharmaceutical company prescribe all that oxycodone. There is a drug called Subsotone, Suboxone, and it it blocks the effect of heroin. So if you prescribe it, and if a patient use the heroin, it will block the effects of heroin. So the patient can't get high off of heroin. So, but it's regulated so strongly by the FDA that doctors can only prescribe it to 100 patients. Now, and the price is so high. Now, with anything, if more people use it, the price goes down because of supply and demand. So, if you have
Mm-hmm.
more people using it, of course, the price will go down. So, with fewer people being able to use it, the price remains high. Now, uh, Why would the FDA limit the number of patients that the doctors can prescribe this to when heroin addiction is an epidemic and so many people are dying from heroin overdoses? But they allowed this heroin crisis to get out of hand, and all these pill mills to overprescribe medications. People were driving from state to state just getting unlimited doses of pills. But when you have something to block the effects of heroin, you won't let doctors prescribe the cure.
Mm. Well, it
Isn't that
may have.
something?
I think it's always been like that. I mean, and I mean, I think that this may seem a bit out of bounds, but I'll bring it back around. I mean, 25 years ago, there was a malicious and strategic attack on the middle class. And now we're seeing the remnants of that, you know. I mean, it's almost trying, I mean, getting rid of unions, you know, getting rid of fair wages, you know, just a lot of stuff going on. And I think that what people, what the top one percenters are starting to understand is how to knock out the middle and the upper middle class, so that they don't have to share the pie. And part of that is to keep them drugged up. You know, that's definitely, I mean, they did it to us in the Black community. You get rid of their men, the leaders in the community, the backbone, then you can stifle a whole community. So they're just now they're just systematically working their way to the white community or to all the other communities, and part of it is their addictive personalities, and so keeping them doped up as it is. Or as
Mm-hmm.
it were, is a part of stifling the growth. Because I mean, if you're, you know, I don't care what position you have and what kind of education you have. If you guys, this shit y'all telling me about fentanyl, and I didn't know that that's what Prince died of. May he rest in peace. Hopefully, prayerfully. But I, you know, but the emergence of people needing to get away from their lives, from their daily hustle and bustle, and can't just smoke some weed and drink a cocktail. It's moving on to these synthetic drugs. And like you said, then you don't want to prescribe the something that is going to help them. That seems like a strategic move by big pharma, i.e., the top one percenters, that said keep them all fucked up.
And Bambi is talking about Subsidone is a
Hi,
synthetic
Bambi. Welcome, hon.
synthetic that's not what the researchers say. Synthetic heroin or something. Subsidone does not get you high. It's not something that is like methadone or well, methadone is I'm not sure about methadone getting you high. Uh, it's my understanding methadone doesn't get you high either. Uh, but s- this thing blocks heroin from being able to get you high. So therefore, heroin is ineffective. So therefore,
No need to take
no
the
need
heroin
to
if it's
take the
not gonna give
heroin
it.
because it's
Okay.
not gonna have the effects that you're looking for.
And
It blocks it
welcome,
because
yeah,
that's
welcome,
what
Shay L.
I know
Uh,
of it from studying it, so
okay.
reading about it. So that's what I know about it. So I don't. So when saying it's a synthetic heroin, that means it gets you high. And let's talk about the marijuana, synthetic. All these
Give me 2 seconds, Ronnie
dispensaries.
Q. Hold
Uh
on
huh.
1 second. Shout out to Shay L. Welcome, hun. Pills are bad everywhere, girl. Not just the South, honey.
Mm-hmm.
It is an epidemic, and it's not black, it's not white, it's not Asian. It is a fucking epidemic. 20 years in the making. Go ahead, Ronnie Q. You want to talk about marijuana?
Yeah, all these dispensaries adding all this stuff and all these adding all these chemicals to the weed and stuff too. These dispensaries are horrible. You know, all these you don't even know what you're getting in your weed nowadays when you buying from these dispensaries. You know, all this
Now,
synthetic
Ronnie
shit
Q,
that
we're
they
not
putting
gonna
on the
upset the
weed.
people this morning. Now, we're
No,
not
no,
gonna
no, no.
upset the people this Saturday morning and take away their weed now.
No, I'm not saying take away. I'm not saying take away the
I'm just
people's
playing.
weed, but I'm just saying it's a lot of fucking extra shit going on this weed now too. You know, I would I would much rather get some cartel weed as opposed to this
Who you
dispensary
telling?
weed. That is my
Who you
point.
telling?
It's
Who
my
you telling?
point.
So basically, you would prefer a leaf that you grind and roll up in your
Correct.
old school blunt than this
Correct.
fucking THC liquid shit. Shout out
Correct.
to Ronnie Q.
That's my
Okay.
point. That's
Shout
my
out.
point.
Cause I mean, I understand you bougie motherfuckers, and I know it's a lot of bougie motherfuckers in the house. Shout out. Shout out to y'all. Y'all know y'all
That's
my
all I'm
people.
saying.
Okay, now I know you bougie motherfuckers don't like the smell of weed, and you don't want anybody to know you're smoking in your fancy apartments and your homes, and you like the fact that it's a what is the vape pen and all this shit. But listen, Linda, what it can the bitch just get some old school, I mean,
Yes.
allegedly, okay? Can I
Just
just
give me
get some
some old school
old
sticky
school
icky.
shit? It stick, Ronnie, can you say it a little bit louder for the people in the back? Shit.
Old
Now
school
all this
sticky icky.
sticky, icky, and relax my nerves. All this, and I get the point. I understand. Like I said, shout out to the bougie motherfuckers. I get it. You don't want to be in a situation where you're smelling like weed or your home is smelling like weed. And shout out to the parents. I mean, maybe some people don't have an option anymore. You know what I'm saying? Of like trying to smoke regular weed because they got children in the house. But damn, y'all, be careful. Ronnie is making such a great point. Be careful about all this THC and all this dispensary stuff you're getting because we just don't know. We just
Hmm.
don't know.
So that's all I had to say. All right.
All right, girl, we're gonna talk about Alec Baldwin then. So jump back up if you want to.
Okay. Have a good
All
one. I'll
right,
be in the
you too,
chat.
babe. Okay, bye bye. What did Just Barry say? They've stopped subscribing because of its addictive problems and regulated due to overdose. Girl, I don't know nothing about drugs. I'm just saying, get y'all some good weed and a cocktail and sit y'all ass down and don't be messing with these people. But I ain't really even talking to y'all because I could tell y'all are the good of the good. Okay, y'all just do y'all own shit and y'all just chill like we're supposed to. I mean, my God. What you say, Juicy? Exactly. You got to see these people on Fulton Street in Brooklyn. They looking like zombies from smoking K. Girl, people still smoking K too? Are people still smoking? I do that. I can't really talk about drugs a lot because I don't understand them because I understand that it has to do something with an addictive personality gene, excuse me, that I don't possess. I mean, I guess I do to a small degree because I ain't getting rid of my wine. Okay, at all. As soon as I get off of here with y'all, I'll be popping some champagne and putting some white grapefruit juice in it. But I mean, obviously, I don't click links drunk, high. That's just not my thing. So I'm not. But so I don't really understand why people need a higher, higher, higher high. I understand why people will want to chill, but I don't understand the higher, higher, higher high. You know what I'm saying? Let me highlight this, honey, because this is one of my boo's favorites, honey. What up? Harley Q is in the house. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for sharing. And this is Clean Up Saturday, and that's what we're gonna be doing. Y'all can go to the nail salon and put me in your ear, go to the hair salon, clean up, get yourselves together for the upcoming week and just sit up on Saturday and let's just chill and let's just talk about, you know what I'm saying, all the shit that we want to talk about. It is what it is. What's so say if you need any THC, hit me up. Mine is natural and not with one Q and say, oh, okay, girl. But we ain't gonna be doing all that. But I hear you. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it at all. I don't have a I'm a proponent of marijuana smoking. I have no issue with marijuana smoking at all. I just think that you do have to be careful with all of these dispensaries, and I'm not of the belief that people are giving away free drugs. You see what I'm saying? I don't think people are lacing stuff with stuff like and you not knowing. I just don't really believe in that you know but I do think that people need to be more aware of what they're putting in their bodies nowadays because there's so much synthetic stuff. So that's all we're saying. But yeah, I'm a proponent of weed and light alcohol drinking. Okay, calm your motherfucking nerves. Okay, hello. All right, so let's talk about yeah, and trauma. Yeah, y'all smoke some weed. Relax your nerves. Shout out to the pain people. Shout out to the trauma people. Shout out. Everybody needs a little something, regardless of what you're going through. I mean, if it's meditation, but we're not gonna sit up here and lie over here like that. I need more than medication. I need to meditate on this wine. Okay, that's what I'd be needing to meditate on. Oh, and we're gonna talk about we gotta talk about Alec Baldwin, y'all. I've been on here an hour and 16 minutes, so I'm gonna give it probably maybe 30 more minutes. Hold on, y'all. Boo back up here. Hold on. Who knows what the fuck, y'all. Hold on. Hey
Yeah,
honey.
it's me.
Uh, okay. What's up?
Nothing. I had to.
What?
I had to attend to something, and I knew you were going to talk about Alec Baldwin, so I just wanted to listen.
Okay, babe. What you drop down for? You and Ronnie Q. You know y'all are sisters and brothers. Y'all got the same type of behaviors. How you gonna drop down and I say bye?
Oh, it was a quasi emergency, but
Oh,
it's all
everything's
good.
cool. All right. Good thing, babe. Sassy, if you ever want to have a combo on some issues why some folks use, we can have a combo. Absolutely, Miss Toby. Yeah, let's talk about it next week. This is what this is for, y'all. Let's just, like I said, we in the streets together all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? So let's just chop it up over here. You know what I'm saying about some shit that we want to chop it up about.
Oh,
Harley Q. Harley
for
Q said,
those
"Hey,
who are,
honey."
hey Harley Q. For those who are, oh yeah, by the way, Harley Q did a live. I think it was yesterday or the day before.
What
It
was
was
it
good.
about?
It was good. Hold on. I'm about to tell you something really good. I am
Oh,
vaping on Blue Magoo.
oh God. Nope.
Blue
We're kind of
Magoo.
we're the trap house, y'all. Shout out to the trap house. Blue
Hold on. I
Magoo,
gotta.
is it not?
Yeah, yeah. Go talk about Alec Baldwin. I gotta do something.
Okay, bye.
I'm, I'm
Or
gonna mute
you
you.
you
That's
just gonna
all.
mute? Okay, all right. Um, Juicy said my joints be hurt, but being gay do the job. I have tried. One of my best friends has CBD. It didn't have any THC, but she owns a CBD online shop. So I have tried CBD. I had something weird went on with my knee. I don't know. I guess I was just going up and down the stairs like and I twisted something. Anyway, I did the little balm stuff on my knee and this was gosh, I mean that was like last year and I haven't had an issue since. So I'm not afraid of CBD for pain again and and plus it was her shop and I bought it from her so maybe but anyway. Okay, y'all, some people don't know about the Alec Baldwin situation. So I just jumped up here today. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be doing all the tricks and the gadgets and pulling up shit and all that shit because it just adds pressure to me. And I just want to sit here and drink my expensive coffee and just chill with y'all. So since you indulge, I hope you got shares for BTI Langston. Oh, I'm gonna have to see if you know what BTI is.
BTI. What the hell is BTI?
I don't know. Nova's talking about something about it must be some kind of you'll have to Google it. Okay, but she's
Oh,
talking about
oh
something babe, we can't do that right now. I just asked if you don't know, let's just Google it and
no,
we'll
no,
talk
no.
about it.
I'm talking about Alec Baldwin.
Okay,
That's what
yeah.
I'm here for.
So okay, great. I know I was just but I'm reading the chat. There goes your favorite, Mr. Carruthers in the house. Girl, Miss Toby, you know I be flexing on these hoes.
Clout, clout chasing Carruthers. How you
Don't
doing,
be
sir?
talking about Mr. Carruthers. Hey,
You know
Terry
Carruthers
Ranger.
sassy always sticks up for you. You know that. You
I
mad
love
over.
he's so cute and I love that. I told you I want to be like him in 30 years or how much ever long I got. He's just over here chilling with the kids. He ain't got nothing to say. Don't be talking about Mr. Carruthers. Shit.
Well,
Hell.
no. Carruthers knows that I find him to be an amusing Uncle Tom, an old Uncle Tom. I I got no
Babe.
problems with Carruthers.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, he's not a don't say that. Anyway.
Wait,
So
didn't he marry like three white women?
so
I mean that came from him.
so
That came from him.
he's an Uncle Tom. He has stood up for me on more than one occasion. So I don't know about an Uncle Tom. He
He
may just
has been
like
very
women.
supportive. He has been
Yes.
very supportive of you,
Hey, Queen
and
Diva.
but he's a flip flopper, and I've said that from
Well,
the beginning. Keep your eye on Carruthers. Now, now everybody knows I said that from the outset. But
Kimberly,
carry
don't
on.
laugh at him. Oh, thank you. And Miss Toby, you be quiet too. Now, big man come in here. Lord have mercy.
Did you see Big Man talking about he was at a hotel the other day?
Why big man can't be in a hotel, honey?
Well,
Big man can
I'm
be in a
just,
hotel.
well, I
But you know
guess,
what I
yeah.
did like? Let me tell you, he said, well, I got to go though because I got to get back to work. I said, you I didn't know you work. I
Well,
didn't know you went to
yeah,
work.
yeah.
That's
He,
good. Look at this
yeah. Well, I don't
motherfucker
know why
right here
you'd be
picking him up.
surprised he can work. Yeah, he
I'm
can
not
work.
surprised that he can work. I said I did not know he did work. That's all. I was like, oh, okay.
How do you think he supports himself? Come on.
I did not know he worked. Is that bad? Am I being big man? You know I love you
She's being shady, Big Man.
a little bit, but not for real, for real. Exactly. That is Miss Juicy's a boo thing. Girl, Juicy, if those videos ever resurface, girl.
Oh, speaking of video, what about you
Woo.
and Juicy doing that Mo stick one? That's
Juicy, hit the
Sir
link
King.
real quick.
Sir
Oh
King,
my
take that off for private, man. You take that
Sir
off for
King,
private, and
Sir King, you know you don't. Oh, what you gonna do, babe?
I'll take
Don't,
my
you're not
foot
giving him
off
no
your
money.
neck. I'll
Oh,
take
okay.
my foot off. Oh, I'm not giving that clown money. I'll take my foot off your neck, man. If you resurface that video of Sassy and Juicy talking about Mostert, that was classic.
A lot of people did not hear that. That was like, how long ago was that now? It had to be like 9 or 10 months ago at least. I don't know if it
Yeah.
was more than that. But y'all, real quick, then I promise y'all we're gonna get on Alec Baldwin. But y'all, this is how it's gonna be over here, child. We just go with the flow, child, and just have a good time. Okay. So I appreciate y'all sticking in here with us. Welcome everybody that's coming into the room. Please hit the like button. Take a second, hit the like button, share, comment, subscribe if you're not already. Okay. And then don't forget, y'all, if y'all want to give a girl some change so she can get her some more expensive coffee, hit the Sassy Show one Cash App. Okay, so y'all, Mostic, which I'm very fond of. I was just asking Miss Bless the other day where he was.
Out of,
Um,
out out of out of those two old creeps, which one is your favorite, Carruthers or Mostert?
Mr. Carruthers is not a creep. Stop it.
Okay.
Anyway, Mr. Carruthers is way tamer than Mostic. I like Mostic because he's just like out there. You know, I like out. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this motherfucker right here. She,
I like Toby. Miss
you
Toby.
not know you like Miss Toby.
Oh, Toby.
God, Miss Toby's so stupid. So,
Oh, before we get into
oh my
that, I
gosh.
just I
Uh-huh.
just thought about this. Did you hear? Look at me. Do you did you hear?
Right. Did you
But
did you
did you
hear?
hear?
Right.
Did you hear? Look, I hate to circle back to Kiki, but
Oh
Kiki
my
is
God.
because Kiki has shared some insight with us on. I think it was in Debbie's live. He actually told everyone that his father had 10 kids, and
Oh
he
really?
really didn't know his father. His father was a piece of crap, he said. And he wasn't around when he was growing up, but he had like 10 kids. I was
Oh
like,
wow. Rolling
I was
Stone.
like, but and I was glad that he shared that with everyone, because I could tell he didn't grow up without a father, but I think a lot of people couldn't really ascertain why he acted the way he did, and it was clearly
Mm-hmm.
because the father was a piece of crap that wasn't around, and the mother did the best she can. She probably
Mm-hmm.
overcompensated for not having a male in the household and really catered to him. So that's how
Mm-hmm.
you end up with a bitch ass Negro like Kiki,
Oh Lord
who
Jesus.
leeches off of his wife and steals his kids' Lunchables. That's
This
how you
Negro.
that that's how
Babe,
you end up.
babe, you don't have to get it all out today. I promise I'm going to make it a habit to
No,
come
no, 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 no. I
No, no,
just
no,
want
no.
no,
Let me
no,
finish
no.
my sentence. No, let me finish my sentence. You don't have to get
What
it
you talking
all.
about, Langston? Love you too. Ah, Carruthers, Carruthers, Carruthers. Come on up here. Come on up here, buddy.
No, hold on, Mr. Carruthers, before you come up here, because I have to talk about Alec Baldwin. So give me a second. But Langston, darling, you do not have to get it all out today. I promise you, my love, I will be back on a regular basis on Saturday. So could you at least save some of the smoke? You know what I'm saying? Because
Oh,
you know
I got smoke
it's
every day.
very,
You know, I want all
it's
the smoke
very
every,
I know it's very busy for both of us at work. I cannot be jumping on panels. You know what I'm saying? Windmilling for your ass next week. You already know what work is gonna look like. So can you just give the smoke in doses, darling? So we just don't have to be on everyone's agenda. You understand what I'm saying? Can you do that, boo thing, or no? Fuck them
hold on,
or what?
let me calm down. Let me get one of my coloring books. Hold on.
Hold on.
Okay, I'm calm now.
I almost choked. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh shit. I almost choked. No, please don't do that.
Be
It's
be professional.
no, there's no way with you up here. Hold on. Oh god.
So, you
Negro, you almost took me out. I swear to God. You almost took me out. Oh my God. A whole fool, Lex. A whole girl. A whole fool. Girl, you should hear us talking about y'all. It's a whole mess. Like we be girl, we be getting yeah. He's straight up. He's straight up on banging at brunch. He knows we don't act like this, but we do act like this. Yes, honey. But you need to say shout out to View because you really like Miss View. So you need to don't be
Oh, Miss
don't,
Pam, no, look, Miss Pam knows. Miss Pam, Polo, all
yeah.
of them. Peace,
Almond
love,
Brown.
yeah.
Peace,
Almond
love. You
Brown,
like all them. Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
yeah, he just
So
y'all, Lord have mercy, y'all. Ooh, you almost took me out, I swear to God.
they better not come for me over that. They know those are my
Ah,
those are my favorites.
nope.
Almond,
Mhm.
Polo, PL, all of them.
Even though she has
Even
me
though I'm not
blocked on both.
sure. I'm
Even
not.
let me
Wait,
even
hold on, hold on.
no,
I'm not
no,
sure.
I'm
Wait, hold on. I'm not sure where I stand with PL since Custer tried to rope us into that fake beef, claiming
it's
I was a
okay. We're not.
paymaster. So I'm not sure where I stand
Well, I don't
with.
know if that has anything to do with her, but I will say that she has me blocked on both of my channels. So it's interesting that she's one of your favorites, but that's what we do over here. We're free thinkers, even if it's my boyfriend, he's like, I like who I like, but some of the support may be altered if you have sassy blocked for no reason. Just let you guys know. Yes, we love Almond. Love, love, love Almond. She's just so like normal.
Yeah,
So
almond is.
normal. Yeah, she's just, I mean, like, gosh, yeah, she's a real cool chick. Um, who is the original troll? This master troll beside me here, right here? Because that's for show. Okay. All right, y'all. We're
Wait,
working up on
get
a,
get to Alec.
I am, because we're working up on an hour and a half. I probably do this show for about 2 hours, y'all, every morning. I mean, excuse me, Lord, y'all know I'm lying. Every Saturday
Don't
morning.
commit.
I know, but no, I mean, it's okay. Generally speaking, I'm gonna do Saturdays at 10:30 Central. So it kind of gives 11:30 for the Eastern people, and I know it's super early for a Saturday for the West Coast people, but that's about as long as I can wait because people got shit to do. You start leaving the house and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I feel like it's like a really chill time. Plus, the winter is approaching us, so a lot of people won't be out in the out and about like they would in the summertime. So that's what we're gonna try to do. So y'all keep an eye on that. I know, Miss O sister. I know. I'm your child. Anyway. Okay, so y'all, Alec Baldwin. Damn, this story hit me hard because I love me. We love some Alec Baldwin, do we not,
Yeah, we
Langston?
do. We
We
do. I
love some fucking Alec
not
Baldwin.
not just because of his stance on the former president or his portrayal of the former president on SNL, but Baldwin has just been like a consummate professional actor, and I'm just a fan of his work and his political commentary as well. So it was kind of unfortunate to hear that he murdered this
Babe,
cinematographer.
we're not gonna say that. We're not gonna say that he murdered her. It was an accidental shooting because murder it leaves it is that's intentional. Okay,
Yeah.
so it was not murder. It was he. So if you guys don't know,
You remember
Alec
when
Baldwin.
Dick Cheney accidentally shot one of his friends on a
He
hunting
did. He
expedition?
did. He did. Wait, hold on. You guys, he's mentioning Dick Cheney because I'm in love with Dick Cheney. I don't care what anybody thinks about it. I love a what is it called? Scrupulous? Or what is it called, babe?
Unscrupulous.
Unscrupulous. I always get that. I always miss the un. Unscrupulous, like methodical, maniacal, like powerful political man. Like I just love them. Like, and Cheney was really president, but he was too old, so he wanted to be in the background, for Bush too. But anyway, I really, really admire Dick Cheney and his daughter. You can tell a lot about about him, about how his daughter is behaving in the Senate.
Yeah.
So just to shout, you know what I'm
Independent
saying?
thinker.
Hmm.
Independent thinker.
Yes,
You
Darth
know.
Vader. Yeah, yeah, I do. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just telling y'all. Um, okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so Alec Baldwin was on the set, a movie set. I forgot the name of the movie.
Rust.
Uh, thank you.
Rust.
Rust. It was I believe it was some type of Western
Western.
type, yeah, Western type theme. They were in was it Arizona? I mean, New Mexico? Uh,
One of those garbage states.
babe, don't Jesus. And so they were on the scene. They were on the scenes, on location. Alec, for some reason, I mean, he has. We know the reason why he has the gun is because he's acting. But for some reason that nobody has been able to confirm, there are bullets. They're saying that they don't necessarily have to be real bullets, but they're powerful enough to actually kill somebody. So shit, that's a real bullet to me. But anyway, y'all, he accidentally shot and killed the cinematographer. Such a beautiful lady. Had a young child, a husband. She was, obviously from all accounts beloved by everyone in the music industry, excuse me, movie industry that knew her and worked with her. Very professional, just a cool ass chick. And he shot her accidentally. And we don't know why. We don't know how. Like who is the ballistics person that put who chose to put this um powerful of a bullet in a prop gun? Why was she hit by shrapnel? But if she was hit by shrapnel, then that would have been an injury, not death, correct?
Right. Right.
So why is he shooting the gun at her? I mean, maybe it was pow pow, some kind of I'm playing around with you or something.
Well, he
But
shot two different people. It's so like after he shot the woman, then he shot somebody else as well. So
I
I'm
haven't
not sure.
heard that.
Yeah, two people were shot. One
Yeah,
fatally.
I remember that, Miss Toby. That was on the set of Crow, and that was in 1993, if I'm not mistaken. So it seems like that they would have different protocols in place by now. Okay, babe, hold on. And it was so sad. I don't, y'all, and we're gonna keep talking about this every weekend until we get answers because I don't
We
understand.
need answers.
We need answers. I do not understand why a prop gun was loaded. I understand. Me and my uncle were talking about this yesterday. I do understand the need for authenticity on these sets. This is 2021. You can't play around with fake gunshots and all that kind of stuff. I get that part. But this is 2021. Don't they have measures set in place? Don't they understand what to do, what not to do? Alec Baldwin has been around for 100,000 years. This is not the first time he's handled a gun. But I don't think it's
Wait a
Alec's
minute.
fault.
Let's go back to what you just said. You understand. You said you understand the need why you would need a live round um, in a gun. I don't understand that because you can do tricks with the audio. You can get the audio of a live gunshot and just impose that over, a particular scene. So I don't understand why there would ever be a need to have an actual bullet in a gun. I mean, that's just outrageous to me.
Yeah, I don't know either, hon. I'm not saying I'm saying that like I can understand, not that I understand this particular situation, but I can understand if there is something ballistically, if I can make up a word, like in regards to the sound of the gunfire, the smoke coming from it, the authenticity of it. I can understand a prop gun needing to have a powerful, like some type of powerful bullet. But I would have also thought that that there was some type of rubber bullet or safety procedures in place that where you would not have to be using a real, gun. Hold on, we got Juicy. Juicy, is that you, hon?
Yeah, it's me. You can hear me?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Ronnie Q, is that you, hon?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Hey,
Hi,
y'all.
Ronnie Q.
Hi,
Hey,
Juicy.
Langston.
Hey,
Hey,
what's
my
up,
boo,
Juicy?
Sassy.
Hey, boo thing. Go ahead, you guys.
What I wanted to say is I was getting some information from somebody that was in the studio. What they're saying is there was a lot of problems with this with the whole the production team. And the production team was just speaking about the unsafe environment and the props. And what happened is the next day, the whole production team walked out. So they had ununion workers working, and the person didn't really trust the gun.
Mr. William?
Hello, good morning.
Okay. All right. Thank Turn us off
The
the other device.
Hey,
No
don't come
problem.
up here with that. Don't come up here with that nonsense, bro. It's that bad audio.
I'm gonna have to mute you, Mr. Carruthers, until you turn off that other device. Go ahead, Juicy.
Yeah, so pretty
Langston.
much the whole production team walked off. So the
Oh,
people they
really?
had, yeah, the people that they had. When I get the rest of the information, we'll talk about it in the back end. I'll send you the information once I get everything.
Yes. Oh, they
So they were
girl,
cutting
girl,
corners. They was cutting corners. The people
girl.
wasn't being paid. They were complaining. So he didn't know nothing about this. So can you imagine when this happens? Now he's blaming himself, but he don't know what's going on within the production.
When I saw him doubled over throwing up, I felt so damn
So
bad for
now you
him.
know what really went on, because it was generally an accident, but
Oh yeah.
it
Hmm.
was because of the, I guess, the higher ups were trying to cut so many corners that this happened, and they just sent out a letter about this. They were complaining about this. They've been complaining about
Hmm.
it since they started the whole production of this, I guess it's a movie or a show.
Hmm.
They've been saying this for the longest. And they walked out that morning. They even called the cops. They wound up calling the cops on the production team.
Juicy.
What?
Yes.
Juicy.
Yeah.
Who is they?
Okay. What is going on is, I guess, the director and the production team, who's actually um that deals with everything as far as the props and everything. They were complaining about how it's unsafe, and a lot of things were going on behind the scenes while they were recording. They sent out a whole bunch of letters of complaints and stuff like that, but it went to, they just brushed it off.
Deaf ears. Hmm.
Yeah, they just brushed it off. So what happened was, the day of the accident that happened, the whole entire production team left. So they wound up getting people who were not union workers, who could just, how some people lie on their resume. It
Mm-hmm.
very well could have been that. And what happened was, the person who supposed to check the gun, supposed to be a certified I guess
Ballistics
Firearms.
yeah,
trainer.
firearm or
Hmm.
something like that. It wasn't. So the person just put the rounds inside of the gun and gave it to him, and then this is what happened.
Mm.
Mm.
Now, girl,
So
I know you've been busy though, but girl, this is the type of tea we would have been talking about behind the scenes.
I know working like so busy, so it's just like dag. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
getting information coming in, and I even have I have a letter,
Excuse me.
but I gotta like go through it because it's
Mm-hmm.
people information on it. But yeah, they're
Okay.
cutting corners, and also I think Brandon Lee, Bruce Lee's
Mm-hmm.
son, their family spoke out about it as well because
I
something
did
like
see
this
that.
happened. Yeah, something
Mm-hmm.
like this happened with him when he was
Yeah, I
doing
did see
shows.
the sister speak
Mhm.
out. Okay, hold on, y'all. Y'all know when another sassy or another butterfly comes in, honey, they have to take the floor. What's up, sassy? Y'all already know. What's up, Sassy Francis? Yes, there was an issue with the production team a few days before someone was handling the gun and it went off and their hand, maybe in their hand. And so they were complaining about how unsafe the working conditions was. Thank you for that, Sassy, and welcome to the
Mhm.
Sassy Show. Yeah, Juicy's going to give me the info and we may be talking about this again because obviously this is an ongoing case. So we'll be talking about this again next week. Ronnie Q, what'd you come up to say, Pooh?
Yeah, because read in the chat that they were using non-union workers.
Mr.
Who's that?
William, your device is still on.
Oh,
Cloud is
well,
doing
let me
that
go
on
out and come
purpose.
back in because the only thing I got on is my phone.
Okay, come out and come back in, love.
All right, dear.
Langston.
They've got to put like some mandatory maximum age limits
Oh my
for
God.
accessing YouTube. Not being serious.
You is banging on brunch and breakfast. I can't.
some cut off, some cut off limits.
Juicy, get your brother, get your brother. Ronnie Key, what you saying? Because, baby.
Because and this is this is another problem about you know the United States and employing these uh these workers and cutting out union workers and
Mm-hmm.
employing non-union workers. The United States is so big on cutting out union workers, and the thing about union workers, who is that now?
Okay, that's Mr. William. It's a wrap. Go ahead.
The thing about union workers is union workers are the ones who worked hard to get uh, lunch wages, to get 8-hour work days,
Exactly.
to get
PTO, FMLA. Mm-hmm.
correct,
Mhm.
to get your break times, to make sure
Mm-hmm.
you have
Mm-hmm.
break time. Union
Fair
workers are
working
the one
conditions.
fair
Mm-hmm.
working conditions. That's why you get breaks. That's why you get lunch breaks. That's why you got 8-hour work days, 40-hour work weeks. Union workers are the ones who secured all of these types of work environments
Mhm.
for you.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
now you have all these things cut out. And if they
Mm-hmm.
had union employees on these movie sets and weren't allowed to bring in non-union workers, they would have ensured that they would not have done things that were against
Haphazard.
union bought
Mm-hmm.
bylaws. That's what union
Mm-hmm.
workers do. Union workers will not do things that are against the bylaws, and they would not have used any type of bullets. They would not have put any type of guns that were not in operating condition
But
on
ladies,
these
but
sets.
but ladies, let me ask you this though, and Langston, please chime in. Mr. William, I'm trying to add you, babe, but it's still see, yeah. So I'm so sorry. Try again next
Yeah.
time.
Okay, dear. I will.
Okay, okay. I'll see you on the streets. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Can't do that. Um,
He gotta close out his YouTube. That's what he's doing. He's coming
yeah,
Not
back
his
Juicy.
in.
He
YouTube.
knows what he's doing. Look,
He doesn't know.
he can
Sometimes it
do
has
that
to be
nonsense.
just of us.
Look, let him do that
Oh
nonsense on
Jesus.
DKL. So, but not here.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh. Anyway, sorry, Mr. William. But this is my question. But this is my question. Where did the real it I don't know if we even know it was a real bullet, right? But so my first question is if it were a real bullet, I guess what I'm trying to say, I have so many thoughts is okay, we understand that they were non-union workers. They're gonna be doing stuff haphazardly. They're not quite advanced in their knowledge, but it still does not account for there being such a powerful bullet even on set for them to load the gun with that type of bullet. So can anybody, because that's the part that is confusing to me. If it wasn't a
Um,
real bullet, then that means that it was a bullet that was powerful enough to kill someone that was even on the set. So regardless of who was handling the gun or who the ballistics person or the supposed expert,
mhm.
why was that powerful of ammunition being used?
Well, I think it's this, being that it was a, like a, was a rodeo or some
Yeah,
western or
Western.
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They probably had, they have certain bullets for certain guns. That probably wasn't a bullet that's supposed to go for a person. It probably supposed to go for like one of the props or a stunt double or something like that, you know? And they they probably didn't have good labeling for those bullets. Um they put in that gun, didn't check it or nothing, because they were just complaining about this, saying that they was cutting corners. So who knows? Maybe the director probably ordered those bullets and didn't know how powerful it was, and they still put
That's
it
a
in the
very good
gun.
point. That's a very good point that there may be different types of ammunition based on
Oh,
what you need it for, and therefore they made the wrong decision, which is back to Ronnie Q and the union workers and them not being up on their
Hmm.
shit. Putting that is that explains a lot for me if that as a viable explanation, because that's the one thing that I wasn't getting. But you're right. If it was for a prop or for you shooting a barrel or something, maybe that is a real gun because of the way that it's going to actually explode it or whatever. But
Yeah,
then when you're talking about people, there's this other gun that I mean, excuse me, bullets that are going to be used. Okay.
the old adage is you get what you pay for.
yep. There you go, Miss
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie Q. There
And
you go.
you have guns that are probably meant to perform, to shoot in the air to make a loud noise, to for more action. And this gun, this scene was meant to just for to shoot a person. It's not meant to you know to uh
Kill.
no, no, not meant to be like in a gunfight scene, like a big
Right,
or a
right, right, right.
rodeo
Just to,
Mm-hmm.
like,
scene.
to
Mm-hmm.
You
scare a
see what I'm
person or
saying?
something, and they use
Mm-hmm.
it as like,
This is like a close one-on-one
Mm-hmm.
gunfight. That's
Mm-hmm.
different than from a crowded rodeo scene. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's
Exactly.
hmm,
different
Mm-hmm.
type of things. But you get what you pay for. If you don't want to pay if you don't want to pay the worker, if you feel like anybody can fill the position, you find out no, anybody just can't fill the position.
exactly.
Let's talk about this real quick, ladies, because Langston brought this up in our private conversation.
Hmm.
Allie the SAG said it could have been planted, in my opinion. So this out there conspiracy, but we know that Alec Baldwin let Trump, QAnon, and everybody under that umbrella have it for a good 4 years on SNL. Let his ass have it.
Sure did.
Is there any way that we think that this could have been some type of conspiracy against Alec Baldwin?
That's a possibility as
That
well.
very well
I
could be that too, but
They need to find out who loaded the gun, and that's square one.
I will say this: that lawsuit is going to be something.
Yeah,
Heavy
but the
work.
you mean, but the family is taken care of. I mean, Alec is going to drop them, 10 million, period. The studio is going to have to drop. I don't really think the lawsuit is going to be, and Langston and I were talking about this too. He said the same thing, Juicy. But I was telling him, the lawsuit is almost a mute point because I don't even think they'll take it there. You know what I'm
I,
saying? Because it's clear negligence. And
Hmm.
so I personally think that, I mean, like I said, when I saw Alec Baldwin doubled over throwing up, and his tweet was so heartfelt. It did not seem like a PR tweet to me. It seemed like
Yeah.
him and his wife were like, this is what the fuck we gotta say, because this shit is fucked up. Like, this is crazy. And he's like, I'm
Hmm.
in contact with the husband. I'm supporting them in any way. I think he was basically saying, don't you worry about a damn thing monetarily.
But
That's the least of our worries. We got to
Exactly.
find out,
but
He lost a wife and they lost a
like,
mother.
and a mother. We got to find out why this happened and make sure it never happened again. And I want you guys to speak about that. And I also, because I don't want to lose my train of thought.
Hmm.
What in the world could this possibly do mentally and spiritually to Alec Baldwin
I
and
was
anyone
just
who was
about to
on
say
that
that.
set who saw this?
I
Uh, I will say this. Um, he gonna have to go to a lot of therapy because he took a
Ooh,
life, you know,
ooh.
and even though it's accidental, it's still a life, you know, and that will mess with you. We already know that a lot of people in Hollywood are not, not functioning with a full deck, you know.
Mhm. Mhm.
Look at Robert Williams. I would hate for something like that to happen
Ooh,
to
shout
Alec
out to
Baldwin.
Robin.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Especially the times that we in, there's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of people walking around with undiagnosed mental illness, and we don't know if this can very well bring him back to like a dark point in his life. Because we
Mhm.
remember he had a couple of outbursts, even when he cursed out his daughter.
Yeah, yeah,
You
he did.
know,
but
He's not as bad as his brother Steven on drugs and stuff, but yeah.
I love the Baldwin brothers, but that's not the point. I just feel that there's going to be a lot of therapy for him, the lady's family. It's something that they definitely will have to have a lot of therapy, and
Mhm.
I just hope that on both accounts of Alec and the family that there's something like, there's a lot of support, because something
Mhm.
like that horrendous is like, oh wow, you know
Exactly. What do you think, Ronnie Q? Don't you think this type of trauma could take somebody over the edge?
yes, I do. I think it could take him over
God,
the
I want to
edge.
cry. It makes me want
But
to
Mhm.
cry.
but I think that first of all, I think that he's gonna have to obviously get therapy over it.
Mhm.
I don't, of course, think it is his fault. He's gonna have to get to that point, even though
Mhm. Mhm.
he was the hand that did kill her. It was
Mhm.
definitely not his fault. He's gonna
Mhm.
have to get to that. Um, I don't think that he is ultimately responsible for it. I think there is going to have to be an investigation and find out who is responsible for this.
Mhm.
Financially, I don't see him being responsible for it. I can see him wanting
Mhm.
to help financially.
Mhm. Mhm.
Movies have insurance companies who
Yeah.
are definitely going to have to pay this family something. Um,
Mhm.
I don't know if a lawsuit is even going to need to happen because of the insurance part of it to pay for it. They may still sue, they may not. Um, that's why movies have insurance companies,
I have a question, though, Miss
but
Ronnie
they
Q.
may sue. Go
Mhm.
ahead.
But you see how you saying that the insurance company now,
Hmm.
being that they wasn't paying a production company, do you think they got
Oh,
insurance?
I
negligence.
I don't know, but but they it they sh- um part of securing a movie is that
Certain amount
have
of
to
insurance.
have
Mhm.
insurance.
I hope
I don't
so.
know. I don't know.
But there may be
But
stipulations though, ladies. There
part
may
of
be
driving a car
stipulations.
is you're supposed to have insurance, but some people are out
Exactly.
here driving without insurance. So
Mhm.
Dirty.
I don't know. You know what
And
I'm
there may
saying?
and there
Yeah, I
may
And
be
understand.
and there may have been stipulations like they have to be union workers, or they have to, they have to be a certified ballistics
yeah.
theater expert, or they have, there could be so many guidelines of that insurance as well, just like life insurance. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
so I don't know. I
Yeah,
mean, that's
but then
interesting.
then if they go outside of their parameters, then that means
Mm-hmm.
the insurance company has to pay out. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do
Yes,
know that I
but
am.
I
I
don't know.
do. I don't know either. We're going to be talking about this, y'all. The more that we
That was a
find
good
out
point.
about it, yeah, with the more that we talk about it, I do think that one thing is I don't think that the family will have to worry about money,
No.
because the people that they're working with, and thank God, because people get, a roofer could die, and you know what I'm saying, and not, the family is, because of negligence, and the family is not going to get paid, which just creates a whole nother burden. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
But what do you guys think about if he's gonna Miss OES sister is saying that I bet he retires. I
I
mean, I
don't
think he.
think so.
Hmm.
I don't think so because actors, they look at Donald Sutherland. Donald Sutherland has been old ever since I've seen him act, and
Like
Donald
Morgan, like
Sutherland,
Morgan Freeman.
yes,
Hmm.
yes,
They were born with Benjamin Button. Hmm.
yes, and I
Just
I
old for
think
no reason.
yes, I think that he will weather this storm. I think he may take some time off, but I think that he will stay in the game. I really think that he will continue to act. I hope so, but you know, but I wonder, and then, that okay, uh, that's all.
What, girl? We got 3 more minutes. What you want? You don't want to say it?
No, I don't want to say it.
Okay, I got you. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for joining me. I'm virtually in love with both of you sisters, and so I appreciate the thoughtful conversation and welcoming me back to the Sassy Show, Saturday mornings, 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. We're gonna do this next Saturday, and we'll just wrap up. I didn't get to a few things that I wanted to talk about in regards to. We got to talk about the supply chain next week.
Mm-hmm.
We got to talk about, oh, Robin. She's at a football game, but she wants to tell you guys about a documentary. I haven't been watching my documentaries because life has been a little crazy, good crazy, but just crazy. Hey, girl, did you speak before I said your name?
Hey, Robin.
um, but yeah, so there's some things that we're gonna talk about next week. So y'all jot them down. I know, there's the week is so long that we forget on by Sunday or Monday, we forget what the hell is going on by Saturday. So just jot it down. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, if my cousins do anything funny or silly, we can definitely talk about it. Obviously, when Langston hits the panel, it's gonna be a whole bunch of smoke and mess. But anyway, y'all drop down and show your girl some love when I have to hit these panels next week, okay? Oh, that's right. It's the Brittany. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for showing up real quick, honey bun. So you guys, for next week, check out the Brittany Murphy documentary on HBO Max. We're going to be discussing that next week, okay?
Okay.
So, all right, ladies, I will see y'all in these streets. I'm going
Thank
to
you,
close out
Sassy.
the show. Thank you so much for coming up, Ronnie Q. Thank you, Juicy.
Yes, thank you
Ho-
for having me,
Holla
Sassy.
at you
And I
soon.
was on a panel with Ronnie Q.
I know, right? The back chat,
I
the
just think
back,
that's an
the
insight
the
on
back,
things.
the back chat loves from Ronnie Q. Okay. Uh,
That's
all
okay.
right, all right. Hit me up. Tell my boo thing. I said hey.
All right.
Okay. All
Okay, bye,
right.
chat. Bye,
Okay.
Sassy. Speak to
Okay.
you
Talk
later.
to you later, boo. Bye.
Bye bye.
Hey, Fifi. Thanks for
Bye
joining
bye.
in. Oh, you don't know how to get in? Oh, girl. See, we don't, girl. So you guys, another reminder, Brittany Murphy documentary on HBO Max. Please check it out. Let's talk about it next Saturday. Thank you so much, Lex. Thanks, Mr. William. Mr. William, we got to get you back up here tomorrow. Hey, the hood table. What's going on, girl? I got to come over there. Come over there and chop it up with you. I had such a good time talking to you about R. Kelly. Y'all check out the hood table. All y'all know all the CCs are in the chat. A shout out to Miss T Velocity. Shout out to Fifi TV. Shout out to Mr. Carruthers. Y'all, I don't be wanting to mention names because I'm gonna miss somebody. But shout out to and Brown, of course. Shout out to all the CCs. Y'all go check them out. Y'all know what's up with the smaller content creators. Y'all know what's up already. All right, you guys. I'm going to close it out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, let's be back here next Saturday, 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, and we just gonna chop it up like we do. Okay. I know that's right. So. All right, y'all. Let's see if I remember where all my shit is. Oh, there we go. All right, bye, you guys. See y'all later.